It's Diego. Happy April 1st, 2024. It's April Fool's Day, so I started the live stream 7 minutes early to see who's paying attention, to see if you're on your feet. I'm kidding. I just went live because I didn't want to keep you guys waiting. But March is gone. It's history. March is in the history books. And now we begin a new month, April 2024. Don't forget, today, April 1st, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the price of K1 visas went up in price. They went up in price, okay? It costs more to process a K1 visa. It costs more to process a green card. Now, there is no free employment authorization document. It's $260. There's no free advanced parole document. It's $630. Everything went up in price. So you have to pay the new fee. If you got married in March of 2024 or January, you got married within 90 days. Okay, that's great. But you're still going to pay the new fee if you apply for your green card or whatever in this month, starting today. April Flower, hi Diego and Karina. What's going on? April, how's your family? How are you? Janiela James, hi Diego. Hope you and Karina are doing good. Diego got good news. My hubby got approved yesterday for his green card without an interview. Good job. Well, we knew you could do it. And immigration's not going to waste their time with interviews on relationships that are strong and real, and you put together a strong green card application. You did a great job. You did all of the work. You weren't lazy, and now you are reaping the benefits. Congratulations, Janiela. But you need that everybody got approved in 3 months. Trade Mesa, Aprovado in Trade Mesas. No Mesa, that's a table. Karina's corrected me. She said you said 3 tables. It's 3 months. Congratulations, Janiela. We are happy for you. Good work. Camille 1. Hi, Diego and Karina. How are you? We are good. We are fantastic. Happy April. Janiela says, thanks, Diego. And Janiela, so he got approved in 3 months, not 3 tables. 3 months since the biometrics was in December. So December to January, February, March. Yeah, that's great. We're happy. We're glad to hear it. April Flower, the payments on pay stubs are different since I work at different schools. Would it be a problem? Immigration don't care. They couldn't care less what the pay stubs are from different schools. All they're looking at is how much is the money? How much did you make? That's all they care about. Immigration, they're like a big, giant capitalist entrepreneur business, you know? That's like a big business. They want to know how much money did you make? If you are if you're above the guidelines, then you're good. It doesn't matter. You know, when I filed for Karina's K1 visa, I was a land surveyor. So when then I changed that job, I went to Colombia. Then I'm a real estate agent. So when I filed for Karina's K1 visa back in April of 2022, I had a W-2 as a land surveyor and 1099s. Immigration couldn't care less. They don't care. They just want to see how much. So April Flower, you are good to go. Just relax, okay? Everything's good. Just remember, guys, everything went up in price today. I got a message in YouTube. Well, I got married on March 15th, 2024. Do I have to pay the new visa fee now that I'm going to apply for the green card? Yes, it's April 1st. If you want to pay the discounted price, I guess you'd call it, you should have filed for your green card on March 31. Priyanka in Alabama. Hi, Diego and Karina. Good evening. I am the beneficiary having student loan in India. Does it have to be declared in either I-485 or I-864 by my husband? No, it's irrelevant. Just immigration only cares about your husband's income and he can afford to take care of you, which he can. So it's irrelevant. I mean, it's on the, you could put it in there if you want to. I mean, on the adjustment on the I-864 on the affidavit of support, but It's really not relevant to the case. Immigration couldn't care less. All they care about is that you are being taken care of by your husband, that he makes enough money. Janiela James. So Diego, do I update the Social Security status to get a new green card? Yeah. Janiela, go to the Social Security Administration office with your husband and his new green card so they can update the Social Security Administration records. They can change him from an I-94 to a permanent resident, permanent legal resident. It's a permanent legal resident. And then he can, and then immigration need to know that, okay? And also when he becomes a U.S. citizen, in 3 years from now, when he becomes an American citizen, if he decides to go that route, then you got to go back to the Social Security office again and say, look, my husband is no longer a legal permanent resident. Now he is a U.S. citizen. The Social Security Administration will go into their trusty computer and change his status from from legal permanent resident to citizen. Okay, so that's for food for thought for the future. All right, I'm helping you down the road. I'm giving you information for down the road. So Janiela, go ahead and please go ahead and update. Go back to the Social Security office and update his status with the green card. Okay. Priyanka, thank you, Diego and Karina. Huge relief. I am so stressed since this morning. Nah, Priyanka, relax. Immigration couldn't care less if you got a student loan in India. I mean, they don't care. They do care if your husband has a student loan. They do care if his income is not sufficient. But that's all they care about. Does your husband make enough money? Can he take care of you? Yes. Can your husband help you pay off your student loan in India? Sure, if he wants to. Why not? I mean, I would, but immigration don't care. Antonio, my fiance got her interview this morning at 8:30 in Manila. She got her interview this morning at 8:30 in Manila. She is nervous. She knows everything about me, but she doesn't want a 221G situation. Antonio, she's not going to get a 221G situation if she knows everything about you. You're good. Just relax. Don't worry about it. Don't overthink this process. Don't overthink it. Lots of people are like worried about this, worried about that. Don't worry about it till the time comes to fix something. And then if you have to fix it, okay, then fix it. That's the thing. Try not to get stressed out about this whole thing. It's not easy going through a K-1 visa. You're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting. And then you got to go to the scary visa interview, right? And then once you get done with all of that, you're like, well, that wasn't so bad. What was I worried about? What was the big deal? Okay. But there are people, there's one person, if you go to the visa interview and the consular officer thinks you got married or there's going to be a problem. Don't wear your engagement ring. Don't wear it to your visa interview. So just food for thought. Vikas Evade. I will die without my love. There are lots of people living with their partners, but I don't have my husband with me. Vikas, you don't have your husband with you. Well, if you're married, then you file for a spousal visa, then you will. File for a spousal visa if you're already married. Antonio, thanks, man. How's your wife driving skills? Tu conduce bien? Karina's bored. Karina's bored, okay? She's driving on private land, and she's like, she knows how to do this. She's like, I asked her, hey, you want to go driving in the daytime? She goes, no, I want to drive at night because I know how. It's too easy. So she learned in a month and a half how to drive a car very easily. Okay. Now we got her driving at night, driving at sunset, driving at sunrise when she can driving in the rain. So she can get accustomed to driving in the rain, driving in the sunset when the sun's going down, it's coming up. So she gets used to all the different conditions. Okay. She's going to pass her test the first time. I got no doubt about it. Vcash, you're going to be with your partner. You just got to concentrate. You got to relax and you got to do the paperwork. Larry Piercy, hey kids, arrival, National Visa Center, March 2022. Lawfully advised the case had been approved. Well, of course it was approved. Well, who went over your visa package? Larry, who went over your K1 visa package? Who gave you all the secret tips to get it done? Of course it's going to get approved. Now crickets. Well, the crickets are good. It's better to have crickets than to have RFEs. I would like another look. See if I-134, if this ever happens. You don't have to fill out another I-134, Larry. You're done with the I-134. You just got to focus on getting the visa interview scheduled and all that jazz. Pay for the visa fee. Get the interview scheduled. Okay, in Thailand. Larry Piercy, do not wear an engagement ring to the interview. Do not wear an engagement ring to your K1 visa interview, especially if you're in India, Indonesia, Africa, in any African country like Ghana, Sierra Leone, Kenya. Don't wear your engagement ring. The consular officer will look at it and you open up a can of worms for questions. The question could be, did you get married? Is that a wedding ring? No, it's an engagement ring. Can you prove it's an engagement ring? And then you have to backpedal and try to figure out how to prove it. Just don't wear it. And if the immigration officer, if the consular officer asks, did you get engaged? Say, yeah, I got engaged. Did you get an engagement ring? Yeah, I got one. And then you open up your cartera, your purse, and you bring it out and you say, look, here's my engagement ring. And here's the receipt for my engagement ring. And that's how you do it. But you don't wear it to the interview. Okay, don't do that. There's a YouTube video out there where the lady says you got to wear your engagement ring to the visa interview. Bad advice. She needs to fix that video. She's going to cause a lot of grief for people, maybe not in the Philippines, but in India, Indonesia, any African country, Morocco. Listen to me, guys. Let me see. Larry Piercy, my hero. I want you to look at the I-134 before I launch to Thailand. Oh, yeah, okay, I will do that. I got no problem doing that, Larry. I will be glad to review it so there's no mess-ups. I'm sure you're not going to mess it up at all because you know how to do this, but I'm going to look at it to make sure you didn't miss anything. I will do it for you, Larry, no problem. It's a pleasure. VCAS, how much the cost of a spousal visa? The K1 isn't working in India. Our case got approved, but the U.S. Embassy destroyed everything. What do you mean the U.S. Embassy destroyed everything? VCAS, if your K1 visa got approved, the U.S. Embassy didn't destroy anything. You got to find out what happened to it. Nothing was destroyed. Where can I get help? The U.S. Senator can help you. You could file a federal lawsuit against the embassy in whatever country that was, in India, at the consulate in Mumbai. File a lawsuit and say, hey, I got my K1 visa approved. Where is it? They don't like getting sued, and they don't like senators calling them. You just got to be proactive, okay? Larry Piercy, who do these people think they are? The officers are American. Yeah, they're American. Absolutely. But they are who they are. Annie Pursuit, good night, Mr. Diego, and beautiful Karina. It's always beautiful, siempre. When do I need to fill out my DS-160? Soon as you got the ready status from the embassy, you received the packet 3, packet 4 email from the embassy. The U.S. Embassy has authorized you to start processing your K1 visa. You can pay the visa fee, fill out the DS-160, print the confirmation page, make sure you do that. Packet 3, packet 4 email and or ready status. It all depends on the country. If you're in India and you get ready status, go ahead and start the process. Bud Garcia, hello Diego and Karina from Washington State. Now Bud, his beneficiary is in Thailand with Larry. I mean, I don't know if they know each other, but maybe they should make friends with each other so they can help each other. I don't know. It's just an idea. Bud and Larry, that your beneficiaries in beautiful Thailand should make friends with connect with each other in WhatsApp. I don't advocate Facebook. Facebook's a joke. Okay, I got rid of my Facebook account. I deleted that garbage. Okay, just my opinion. on Facebook. If you like Facebook, well, that's fine. I can't stand it. It's a joke, you know. So I got rid of it as quick as I could. As soon as Karina was in America and they checked her Facebook account and everything was all good, I got rid of it. Ren S. Hello, Diego. I haven't heard anything back from Ted Cruz. I submitted the email 2 weeks ago, plus he was in Google News as he was traveling on vacation and requested guards. Still no interview with Ghana. Well, you got to call his office back up and ask what's he doing with your case. He has people that work for him that process, that help beneficiaries and sponsors, mainly that help sponsors with K-1 visas. His team is supposed to be helping you, okay? They're the team, not Ted Cruz personally, but he has people that work for him to do it. Larry Piercy, I trust you totally. I am advertising for you. How do you mean you're advertising for me? You're advertising for the old retired Navy senior chief. All right, Larry. Well, I'm going to get you through this K-1 visa process, and then you will be a happy camper. Ren S. Jason did get an interview, but it took him almost 5 months. They only opened the calendar for him for 1 day and no other days. It's tough. Ghana's not an easy process. It's tough. Ghana is tough. You got to keep on it. You can't be a quitter. You got to be a victor, not a victim. Keep on it. And Bud too, Larry Piercy. Bud Garcia, Larry and other people that is going through Thailand, the police report costs 110 baht. What's that in dollars? I mean, 110 baht. That sounds like Klingon. Was this like Star Trek money? How much is it in dollars? Any pursuit. Thank you. Larry Piercy, Bud is almost done. Larry's on the end zone. He's ready to punch down. He is holding me back. Bud Garcia, me and Larry talk almost every day. That's good. VCAS, Indian people work in the U.S. Embassy and they are not telling me anything. Drop a lawsuit on them. Get your sponsor to go to a federal courthouse and file a federal lawsuit against the embassy and say, process my K-1 visa. They have to. They will have to respond to a subpoena. They have to. Okay? Raj Inno. Hi, Diego. Big thanks. I'm from India. Maybe you know us. Finally, I got visa. Good job. Now I make plans to come to the United States. Your English is very good. What documents should I carry? Please talk in detail. Your passport with your K-1 visa and your packet from the embassy with your K-1 visa package. Don't open it. That's it. Your passport, your K-1 visa, your packet of stuff inside your, the embassy, the consulate in Mumbai gave you a big packet of stuff. Don't open it. Don't let immigration open it at the airport in India. Tell them don't open it, don't touch it, and bring it as carry-on. Put it over your shoulder. Don't check it. It would be a big nightmare for you if you checked your K-1 visa paperwork in your suitcase and your suitcase ended up in Pakistan and not in the United States. That would really suck, right? Bring it as carry-on. In detail, passport. That's it. Your passport. Don't lose it. Raj Eno, my flight is New Delhi to Orlando via Dubai. Very nice. You're going to land in Orange County, Florida. Orlando, Florida, where Mickey Mouse lives. That's great. Be ready for hot weather. Although in India, the weather's hot anyway, right? Man, my nose is itching everything. And you're going to fly via Dubai. Okay, congratulations. And Larry Piercy, Trust Goober, Larry Piercy, $2. So it's $2. So 110 baht in Thai money is $2. Okay. Ray Eno, how much cash should I carry? As much as you want, as long as it's not over $10,000. If you carry over $10,000 in cash, you got to declare it on immigration forms. You can travel with more than $10,000, but you got to declare it to immigration. Okay. If you travel with less than $10,000, then you don't. If you travel with more than $10,000 on an airplane to America, you got to declare it with immigration, and then you have to have a bank receipt to show the money belongs to you. When I flew to Colombia, back in, I don't know, 2 years ago to see Karina, I'd like $3,000 or $4,000, $5,000 cash on me, but I had a receipt from my bank saying that I withdrew the money. It's less than 10 grand, so I didn't have to declare it. But if they asked me, I would say, yeah, I got 5 grand. Here's the receipt from my bank. And they would look at the receipt from the bank and they count the money and they say, have a nice day. Okay? Raj Eno, you got it. Make sure you understand that. Ren S, I did the medical exam in Accra, Ghana. Prices go up today. Oh, did the medical exam in Accra, Ghana price go up today? No, medical exam is ran by the doctors. The medical exam isn't run by, is a private company that works for the US State Department. The doctor charges whatever he wants. In Dubai, it's $2,000 for a medical exam. In Bogota, Colombia, it's $400. In South Africa, I think it was like $300. It depends on the country. The medical exam is all managed by the secretaries and the doctors, not the US government. And Ren S, is it the same price in Accra, Ghana as it was yesterday? Yeah, I would think it is. Nothing changed for medical exams. Ryan Redwood, I finally received my passport from Jamaica, from the embassy. Thank you for all of your information. Sounds like you did good, Ryan. You followed my direction. You did what I explained to you to do. And now you're a winner. You're a winner. You got it done. No stress, right? Fantastic news. Bud Garcia, 110 baht is like $4. Okay, so where did $2 come from? So 110 baht is $4. Okay. Larry Piercy, unless those Indians are American, they got to go. I don't know, Larry. The ambassador at the U.S. Embassy controls the employees. Okay. Larry Piercy, Raj, you are smarter than the officers. Raj Eno, should I carry my education documents? Yeah, your education documents need to be in your carry-on. Your degree, if you have a college degree, don't check it in your bag, in your suitcase. Bring it in your carry-on. Karina's got a degree in taxation, tax accounting from a university in Caracas, Venezuela. She carried her university documents in her carry-on. Don't check it. What if your bag goes to Pakistan? What if your suitcase goes to Australia? Then the airline's trying to find it. Immigration's they're not going to listen to your excuse. They want to see your immigration paperwork. If you don't have your immigration paperwork, then you're going to be on the next plane back to India. Carry it in your carry-on, Kate Messenger, hola Karina and Diego, ¿cómo está? Muy bien. We're good. Sigue aquí en Texas. I can't say that word. Kate Messenger, you know I can't pronounce that town in Mexico. But 12 days we'd be traveling to Texas, the second largest state in the United States. Alaska's the largest state. Texas is the second largest. Thanks again for your diligence and effort. You're welcome, Kate Messenger. That's why we're here. I'm Karina. She made me some lemon juice. Just like lemon juice. I guess it's like Mountain Dew Karina style. It's Venezuelan Mountain Dew. It tastes good too. Congratulations, K Messenger. Get out of Mexico, get into Texas, and get your life started and get moving. Annie Persad, does the embassy get in contact with your family for confirmation? For what? The embassy is not they don't have time to be calling up uncles and aunts and brothers and sisters and mom and dad. They don't have the time to do that. Larry Piercy, you're right, bud. $4, but I negotiate. So Larry's negotiating a $4 police certificate down to $2 in the Thai Police Department. Come on, Larry. Priyanka, student loan from India can be put on liabilities under public charge if I will get an RFE. You can do that, yeah, Priyanka. But I don't think you're going to get an RFE. I think they're going to see your husband's income is more than sufficient, and they're not going to jerk you around, and they're just going to process your green card, in my opinion. Bud Garcia, how long is the police report good for? The U.S. State Department says police reports are good for 2 years. But then again, it comes down to the embassy and the ambassador. The U.S. ambassadors may tell his embassy staff to go with the expiration date on the police certificate, which could be 6 months, even though the U.S. State Department says it's 2 years. So you got to play a game of craps here, like you're in Vegas. Do you go with the 2-year State Department number, or do you go with the U.S. Embassy number, which is on the police certificate? I would go with the number on the police certificate. If it says it's good for 6 months, then get it 6 months before the visa interview, or 5 months or 4 months before, to cover yourself. Larry Piercy, I had a girlfriend in Alaska, and you're right, everything is bigger in Alaska. Well, Alaska is the biggest state in the Union. It's the 49th state, okay? It was the 49th state to enter the United States. Hawaii was the 50th, and it is the largest state out of all 50 states. Texas is second, all right? But Alaska used to belong to the former Soviet Union. But we got smart and we negotiated with the Russians, and we bought the land from the Russians, and that was a good decision. You know, can you imagine if there were missile launchers being set up in Alaska pointed at the United States? Imagine that. So Larry, you had a girlfriend in Alaska. Bud Garcia, so would I be safe to get when I'm there going in May and had an interview is in June? Yeah, you're good. That's a good idea. That's what I would do. Bud Garcia, you need to do that. Do that. Larry Piercy, they're still mad. The Soviet Union. Well, yeah, they're still mad, you know, but I got no problem with Russians. Russians got used to living a Western lifestyle, you know, with perestroika, and they were a free country. The Soviet Union collapsed. It became the Russian Federation. All the Russian countries, they broke up into little pieces, and they became a free country. And the Russians loved the freedom that they had. Now they're having a bit of a hard time with the current president of Russia, who has this preponderance of invasion. But if you look at the history of Russia, you got to figure out, why did he do that? You know, everybody's attacking Putin and betting him over the head for whatever he did, whatever he's doing. But look at the history of Russia. You know, I'm not picking sides. I'm not taking sides with either side. I love Ukrainians and I love Russians. They're good people, both of them. But war is not good for anybody. It's just not good. Okay, it's not good. Raj, you know, any online immigration form should I fill out before traveling? Should I carry hard disk storage, 1 terabyte? Immigration, when you get on the airplane, make sure you got a pen. When you fly from Dubai to Orlando, Florida, when you get close to Orlando, that's when you're going to have to fill out the immigration paperwork asking how much money you are carrying. That is, just bring a pen and fill it out on the airplane. You put the tray down where you ate your sandwiches. You get the immigration document and you fill it out with a pen, and then you sign it. Make sure you have your address in the United States so you know what address to put down on the immigration form. Rooster, Diego, just wanted to give you a thumbs up. I just submitted the I-129F, so got a lot still to do. Doing it all myself. Watching your channel really helps. Rooster, watching these videos will save you $4,000 or $5,000 on immigration attorney fees. I'm not an immigration attorney, okay? I don't give you any legal advice. I don't work for USCIS or the State Department, but I got 9 years of doing this. My nose is itching. I can write a book. I could write the book on how to process a green card, how to fill out a K-1 visa package. And if you watch the videos that I've made, okay, you can do it too for free. All you got to do is watch a video. Would you much rather sit down and watch a 20-minute video, or would you rather write a check to an immigration attorney for $4,000? I would rather watch a video, and you can do it for free. And Rooster gave us a thumbs up, so he's a testament. Bud Garcia, do you know if my fiance has to do her biometrics at the interview date or before? For Thailand, they should have told you that in the email. Did you get a packet 3, packet 4 email? When I got the ready status from the embassy in Bogota, Colombia, Karina's from Venezuela, but she went to the embassy in Bogota, Colombia for her visa interview. They sent me an email telling me what to do. This is where you pay the visa fee. This is when you do this. This is when you do that. This is where the biometrics is at. It should be in the visa. You didn't see it in the packet 3, packet 4 email. Okay, well, you're going to have to find out. You got to do biometrics. I don't know exactly whether you do it on that day or the location for Thailand, but I do know you got to do it. Okay, it's got to be done. So if you can find out. Your beneficiary could call the embassy and call the support desk and say, "Hey, where do I do my biometrics for my K1 visa?" They'll tell her. Karina had questions. She was calling the embassy up in Bogota. "Hey, you guys closed because of COVID?" "No, we're not closed. Who told you that?" I mean, Karina was right on. She's proactive. She's on the phone. She's talking to people. But she's here now. She's done with all that immigration stuff. She's just waiting on her green card. That's all. So Rooster, thumbs up to Rooster. Bud Garcia, we're going to give you a thumbs up for being proactive. Get that information. You didn't see it there. Okay. It's a very easy fix. Call the embassy and ask. Larry Piercy, good question. Raj, keep on. Yeah, I love the good questions, guys. I mean, give me all these questions and I'll answer them for you. You know, if you would have called an immigration attorney, we've been talking for 31 minutes. You probably would have spent about $800 already just on attorney fees. Raj, after I got my visa, my fiance changed her address. For interview time, we have different address. Now we have different address. Which one? Tell immigration officer. Your English is getting better, Raj. I don't know what language do you speak in India? Hindi, right? Your English is good. You're good. That's your second language, I know. And you're doing a great job asking the questions in English. We now have different address. You give the most current address, and the most current address, Raj, should be the one on the I-134. So after you got your visa, after I got my fiance, after I got my visa, well, don't worry about it. When you get to, once you get to the United States of America, you're going to put the new address on the adjustment of status paperwork on the 485. Okay, on the form 485, you're going to put your address in the United States where you live with your new wife to be. Okay, your sponsor. That's how it works. For now, you don't worry about it. If she moved, don't worry about it. Larry Piercy, I will adjust their status. You're going to adjust whose status? Larry, I didn't know you worked for immigration. Bud Garcia, when my fiance does her interview, I will give you my timeline so you can do a video for me, Diego. No problem. I will make a nice, beautiful video for Bud Garcia and his new bride-to-be, and it will be for eternal in YouTube because I will never delete that video, and you will have it forever. So in 20 years from now, you can go back and watch the video and go, hey, look, here's my timeline for my K1 visa from A to Z. Okay? I'll do it for you. I just need for you to send me the timeline. NOA 1, NOA 2, NVC welcome letter, medical exam, date of visa interview, the day she flew to the United States. Put all that information to me, and I will go ahead and make you a nice, beautiful video for you and your new wife to be. I can't wait to do it. I'll make a video for anybody. If you're watching this channel right now, and you went through the K1 visa process and you have a timeline, tell me the country, tell me the timeline, and I'll make a video for you for free. It won't cost you a penny. And then you will have this for eternity. Okay? You will have the history of your K1 visa for eternity because the video is never going to go away. In 10 years from now, you can watch it again and say, oh, I remember doing that. I remember that. Let me see. Lots of questions. Bud Garcia, I will make you a video. Priyanka, one more question, Diego. Oh, I got Lieutenant Colombo, one more question. In my online account, I-765 employment authorization document, it is showing timeline as 2 weeks. I-485 is 4 months. How accurate is it? They're both pretty accurate right now. Very accurate. Okay? Very close. Give or take a couple of weeks. Very, very accurate. Larry Piercy, I will adjust their status. Okay, Larry, you said that twice. April Flower, will the biometrics or fingerprints for K1 be before or after the interview? Before the visa interview. Karina had her biometrics in Bogota, Colombia on November 9th, 2023. She had her K1 visa interview on November 16th, 2023. And we flew to the United States on January 3rd, 2024. We got married on January 14th, 2024. We applied for her green card on February 29th, 2024. Within 5 days, we had appointments for biometrics in New Orleans. We drove to New Orleans and got her biometrics done. Biometrics on the K1 visa side, you do the biometrics first. Biometrics for the green card side, you apply for the green card and then you do the biometrics. Raj Eno, thank you so much, both of you. Raj, we're glad to have you in America very soon. Welcome to the United States of America. We can't wait for you to get here. Larry Piercy, I gave my address to 3 of these low-life scammers. What scammers? What are you talking about, Larry? There's no what scam. If there's any scammers on the channel, let me know and I'll block them. April Flower, there was not any instructions from the embassy in Abu Dhabi. Okay, so the same for Thailand. Okay, you gotta get your beneficiary to call the embassy and ask from where do I do my biometrics? When, where, how do I schedule that? April Flower, you paid a $265 visa fee for consular processing, correct? That includes the biometrics. So biometrics is going to be held somewhere. It's going to be done somewhere by somebody in Abu Dhabi. Bud Garcia, Larry, I will be the point man, lead you, devil dog. All right, we got 2 Marines now having fun on the channels. Raj Eno, I know you also living somewhere in Florida. I will try to meet with you. Come on, Raj. First, focus on getting to America. Get on a plane, get here, get married, get your life in order first. Don't worry about meeting us. Right? Focus on getting married and getting your green card application sorted out. Get and all that jazz. Focus on you, okay? And your wife. Larry Piercy, if anyone is on the MVC group on Facebook. Larry Piercy, what are you doing on Facebook? What are you doing on Facebook, man? There are so many scammers. Number one, Larry, listen, Marine, listen, delete your Facebook account today. Dump it. It's useless. It's worthless. It's nothing more than a government tracking device, in my opinion. That's all it is. Don't go after the scammers. Eliminate the drama in your life. Reduce the drama by getting rid of your Facebook account. When I got rid of Facebook, I eliminated half of the drama that was in my telephone notices. Get rid of it. You don't like the scammers in Facebook. Well, if you delete your Facebook account, you don't have to deal with them, right? Get rid of it. Every time you log on to Facebook, you are funding Mark Zuckerberg's $1 billion yacht because you're going to get commercials on Facebook, and they pay to run commercials on Facebook. Who are the managers at Facebook? Who manages Facebook? This ex-CIA employees, the Central Intelligence Agency, okay, which is the spies, American spies. They retire from the CIA or they quit working for the CIA. And now they work for, some of them work for Facebook. In fact, if you want to check on me, do that. Double check me, Google it. The CIA is running Facebook. Why are you on there posting pictures about your family? Oh, get rid of Facebook. Larry Piercy, I got permanently banned on Truth Social, but they reinstated me. Why would you get banned on Truth Social? Okay. President Trump just made $6 billion when he went public with his Truth Social account. Okay. He just became richer than George Soros just by creating a business. You can do that in America. If you want to be successful in America, you just got to have a bit of courage and create a business. Start a business. Karina's going to start a business. I'm going to help her. But first, we got to get her green card. So you got permanently banned by Truth Social, but now you're back on board. I knew you'd get back on board Truth Social. You like fighting the scammers. Larry, here's my advice to you. Focus on your bride in Thailand, okay? Don't worry about the scammers in Facebook. Don't worry about them. Just delete your Facebook account. Focus on other things that will benefit you, okay? Other than wasting your time. You need a hobby. You need a hobby. Take up painting, okay? Pintura. So Larry is aburrido. Khmer One. Maybe they do biometrics the same day of the interview at the embassy. They could. Now, Khmer One, your beneficiary is from Cambodia, right? In Cambodia, she was from Cambodia. Thailand, they may do that. Thailand and Abu Dhabi, it could be the same day. But you got to find out, and the way to find out is to make a phone call to the embassy. The beneficiary. Karina was in Bogota, Colombia. I'm in Florida. It would cost me $10 a minute to call the embassy in Colombia. So I said, Karina, hey, call the embassy. She's on the phone. I got questions. Tengo una pregunta. Right? They answered your questions, right? She's right on, man. She's like Eddie Murphy in Beverly Hills Cop. I got time. I don't have time for this. Bud Garcia, take up gardening. Yeah, take up gardening. Get out in the sun. Get off Facebook. Get off your backside on Facebook. Delete it. Delete the app from your phone. Delete it. Get rid of it, and your whole life will change. You will have a massive weight off your shoulders. Larry Piercy, USCIS and the NVC has pushed me over the edge. No, they haven't. No, they haven't. You're a Marine. Immigration's not going to get under your skin. Didn't get under my skin. Karina's right here. We're still waiting on her green card. I'm not worried about her green card. It's going to be in the mail very soon. Plus, she's going to get a work employment authorization document in the mail very soon. Okay. When I helped Karina with her green card package, it was the green card package of I don't know how to describe it. Okay. It's like the poster child for green cards. Khmer One, yeah, she's from Cambodia. Well, we're glad she's in America. Larry Piercy, I was already half the way there. You're halfway to what? Start gardening or getting rid of Facebook. What do you need Facebook for? You know, you want to tell everybody, oh, by the way, I had this is what I had for dinner today. You take a picture of your dinner, you put it on Facebook. Hey, look what I had for lunch. Why do you do that? What else do you do on Facebook? What do you do? Like. For what? What does it do? It serves no purpose other than to make Zuckerberg a billionaire. That's it. You know, I got rid of Instagram. I got rid of Facebook. I got rid of Twitter. All I have is YouTube. And I got YouTube because you guys are here and I'm here for you. You understand what I'm saying? I like YouTube. I like YouTube. They're a good company. Larry Piercy, I like Cambodia. They use American money. They use American money in Panama too, in Central America. And they use American money in Venezuela. The Venezuelan bolivar is worthless. I mean, you can use it to line the bottom of a bird cage. So they use dollars in Venezuela. Panama uses dollars. And Panama, they broke away from Colombia. Panama and Colombia used to be one country, but Panama became independent from Colombia. Larry Piercy, I will get rid of Facebook. That's the best thing I've heard you say this evening on this channel. Listen up, everybody. Larry Piercy said he's going to get rid of Facebook. Now he needs to stay to his word, and he better do it. Okay, a Marine's word is like gold, right? Palabra de Marina is arojo. It's all right. You got Karina said you got to get rid of it. You don't like watching people getting scammed. Well, don't watch them. People are grown-ups, okay? They're adults. They know how to handle themselves. Raj Eno, can I open a bank account in the USA before traveling? No, you got to have a social security number, Raj, to open up a bank account in the USA. You get to America, you got your K-1 visa and your passport. The plane lands in Orlando. You get your sponsor meets you, okay? And then you wait a couple of days. You print your I-94 form, which is your legal entry into America, okay? You went into America, you print your I-94, you bring your I-94 and your passport and your K-1 visa copy to the Social Security office in Orlando and apply for a Social Security card. You'll get it in about 10 days. As soon as you get your Social Security number, then you can go up and then you can go open up a bank account. Which bank is good? Well, I wouldn't bank with Bank of America. That's one bank I wouldn't bank with, just my opinion. This is Karina's Venezuelan Mountain Dew. Bank of America will sell your information to the federal government in a heartbeat. In fact, they give it away. The federal government can call the Bank of America and say, hey, I want all your bank account on this person, all this information. And Bank of America will say, okay, here you go. They don't even ask for a warrant or a subpoena. Bank of America, stay away from them. Just my opinion. Okay, if you like Bank of America, go ahead and bank with them, but I wouldn't bank with Bank of America. A credit union is better. Larry Piercy is 100% correct. Go with a credit union. A credit union is owned by the people. Okay, I'm a member of a credit union. Karina's a member of a credit union. The credit union is managed by the people. If the federal government called up the credit union and said, we want all of Jeff's and Steve's and Brian's and Dave's bank account information, the credit union will tell the federal government to go pack sand. Show me a warrant. Give me a subpoena. Okay? But Bank of America, if the federal government calls up and says, I want to see your bank account information, Bank of America is giving it. Okay, here you go, here you go, here you go. A total violation of the Fourth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. Fourth Amendment violation, big time. Bud Garcia, it all depends on what state you are going to, Rand. That's true. Larry Piercy, you are exactly right, Diego. Larry Piercy, not Washington State, Bud. Bud Garcia, I have USAA. USAA, okay. So that's a bank. I thought they were an insurance company. But if they're a bank also, then use USAA. There's no problem with that. USAA, I would say, okay. But I would go with a credit union for banking. Larry Piercy, Navy Federal is the best. Navy Federal is the most powerful credit union in the United States. Bud Garcia, yes, it is a military bank. Okay. It's a military bank, then you should be good. Okay, no problems. The USAA, Navy Federal Credit Union, any credit union will protect your information. The federal government, okay, has got no business asking banks for your banking information without just cause. And then they got to get a warrant, and then they got to get a warrant through a judge, and then the judge has to sign off on the warrant. But Bank of America, they just giving the information to the feds. Here you go, here you go, here you go. Totally unacceptable behavior, totally un-American, and a total violation of the Constitution. Do not bank with Bank of America, my opinion. If you like Bank of America, go ahead. That's your decision. I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just telling you that I won't. I won't do business with that socialist bank. Okay, guys, give me some K-1 visa questions. Throw some green card questions at me. And Bud Garcia, yeah, Larry, that is a good bank too. Yeah, Navy Federal is a good bank. USAA is good. It's military. It's always important to make sure that your information is protected. Okay, when you open up a bank account, you want to make sure that that bank is not going to give that information away, and that they have a strong encrypted computer system and servers where they protect your information. And my advice also is don't put any apps on your phone unless you absolutely have to have them. Okay. The only apps I got on my phone is YouTube and my bank. And let me see. I think Maps. That's about it. I've got probably only 4 or 5 apps on my phone because an application is a portal to your phone. You're giving people access to your phone with an application. Larry Piercy, Bank of America, the worst, followed by Wells Fargo. I agree. My opinion, Wells Fargo also. I wouldn't bank with them either. Bud Garcia, how long does it take for a green card application to get approved? Well, Janiela James just said 3 months for her. So let's go with 3 months to 6 months, somewhere in there. So 4 months, was it, Janiela, or 3 months? So she did good. Her husband got his green card already in very quick, a very quick turnaround. So we're very happy for Janiela. David B. Hey, Diego, how long does it typically take for a green card? I would say 3 to 6 months. Larry Piercy, slow down, Bud. You are blocking me too much. Come on, Larry and Bud, you two Marines, you got to calm down. You're getting me all fired up. I'm trying to stay calm and collective here, you know. But Larry, if you get rid of Facebook, which I know you're going to do, you're going to have so much drama taken out of your life that you're going to have to start a hobby, like Bud said. Bud Garcia, okay, thank you, because I have to move out of the way of Larry. And let's get into Rumble. So what I think Larry and Bud, they're going to have a big party when they get their beneficiaries in the United States from Thailand. They got these 2 beautiful Thai women from Thailand, and you got Larry and Bud, and they're going to be all these 2 Marines, and these ladies from Thailand, they're going to be like, what the heck? What have I gotten into? But everything's good. Okay, come on, ladies. Give me some questions about K1 visas. Priyanka, 3 to 6 months after biometrics, right? Yes. 3 to 6 months after biometrics. That's correct. Because immigration are not going to do anything with your case until they get a confirmation that you have completed the biometrics. Once the biometrics are done, the green card folks get notified from USCIS, hey, you know, Karina did her biometrics, Priyanka did her biometrics. That's when the clock gets starting for the green card. Larry Piercy smiling. Good, Bud Garcia. Yes, we are. We will get dinner together with you and Karina. Oh, we're going to have 2 Marines and a Navy guy, 2 Thais ladies, and a beautiful lady from Venezuela. And so we got, now Karina's learning English pretty good. So I'll be translating Spanish. So you guys better be translating the Thai, because I can't speak Thai at all. Okay. I learned today that 110 baht is $4. Now my dad lives in Thailand. He lives in Chiang Mai. Okay. When my mom died, he remarried a lady from Thailand, and he didn't want to go through any immigration like we've gone through. He got married in Thailand. He built a house in Thailand, and he runs a Thai restaurant in Thailand. He's 84 years old. Still running a restaurant, still working. You know, he told me he's not going to stop working until they put him 6 feet under. That's when he quits working. Larry Piercy, there's going to be a brawl. Bud Garcia, me either, but my fiance can speak English. Okay, so Bud Garcia prometida hablo inglés. All right, okay. Larry Piercy, I bet my to-be wife knows your stepmom. Okay, well, she's not going to know Karina's mom, because Karina's mom lives in Venezuela with her, you know. So, but it is what it is. Venezuela is a beautiful country. When Karina gets her U.S. citizenship and she gets her passport, hopefully that communist dictator Maduro is no longer in running the country. We got a good person in there who actually cares about the people of Venezuela. Then we can go back to Venezuela on vacation. But right now we can't do that. You know, I was this close to Venezuela. I was on the frontier I was in Colombia. I was on the frontier with Venezuela, and I put my foot over the line into Venezuela like this. And the Venezuelan police were over here, and the Colombian police were over here, and they were watching what I was doing. So I put my little pinky toe into Venezuela, and I said, did you see that? Did you see that? I've been to Venezuela. I didn't even need a visa. And I didn't get arrested by the Maduro police. Okay, guys, it's Monday. It's April 1st. All the prices went up today on the K1 visas. All the prices went up today on the green card applications. All the prices went up today on everything. But for medical exams, that's up to the doctor in the country where you're getting your medical exam. USCIS does not control the pricing of doctors for medical exams. They don't. They don't control it. That's controlled by the doctor, okay, in the home country. Larry Piercy says Venezuela is history. No, I don't. I disagree. I disagree. If we have an election in November, if Trump gets elected president, Maduro needs to find a place to hide. Just my opinion. I mean, you know, I'm not advocating anything bad is going to happen, but Trump don't mess around, and he don't like communists. Bud Garcia, what is the green card price now? I think it's gone up to like was it $700? I made a video about it, Bud. I made a video on the price increase, on how much it costs for a green card and etc. I can't remember. It's going to be close to $700. Larry Piercy, I will go to Venezuela. Johnny Brielle, hi Diego and Karina. I sent my adjustment of status package on February 29th, and USPS cannot confirm when my package is. Just when you think this process is already tedious, and then boom. Johnny Brielle, never, ever, 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 ever mail an immigration package through the United States Postal Service. Never do that. Never. Use FedEx, use UPS, use DHL. Never mail it through USPS. And did you put a tracking number on that package, Jenny, when you mailed your green card application to Chicago or to Phoenix, Arizona? Did you send it certified mail with a tracking number on it? You gotta find out. You gotta keep track of this stuff, guys. Priyanka, for pictures, we kept photos of our wedding and events with friends after wedding. Will that be okay? Oh yeah, that's very good. I didn't include pics from 2022, 2021, 2020. Well, it would have helped. It would have helped if you'd included those pictures, Priyanka, but it's not a deal breaker. Okay. When I helped Karina with her green card application, when Karina mailed her green card application to Chicago, we included pictures from 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, and 2024, right? So we had a bunch of pictures in there. Priyanka, you will be just fine. Jenny Brielle, tracking number and confirmation signature sent to Chicago. So somebody signed for your green card application in Chicago, and you have a tracking number and a confirmation signature, right? So that means that they received it. Did you include a form G1145 in your green card application where you get a text message saying that the immigration has opened up your box of goodies? They look at the G1145, they find your cell phone number in there, and they sent you a text message and said, we received your green card application. Did you include that in your package, the form G1145? And it went to Chicago. Okay. Priyanka, thank you, Diego, but we did include all the utility bills, the rental agreements, and health insurance. Very well. That's good. That's perfect, Priyanka. You're going to hear from your green card soon. You're going to hear from them soon. Larry Piercy, USPS is risky. Yeah, they lost Karina's social security card, not her social security number. I mean, seriously, who does that? I had to drop an investigation on them, and then 2 days later, her social security card showed up. I knew that the Social Security Administration had mailed it to her because I called the Social Security Administration up in Maryland, and I said, hey, my wife, Karina, is waiting for her Social Security card. Where is it? And they said, they asked me, what's her first name, middle name, last name, and nationality, I think they asked for the passport number. I can't remember. And I gave the information, and they said, yeah, she has a social security number. It was issued. And I said, okay, great. She got her social security number. Jenny Brielle, yes, G1145 was included. It was mailed to Chicago. I paid for the confirmed signature, but USPS said they don't have anything to say if it was delivered. Did immigration in Chicago send you a text message saying they received your green card application because you included the G1145? The G1145, immigration is going to open up your box of green card application. They're going to find your G1145. They're going to find your cell phone number. They're going to send you a text. Have they notified you that they have opened up your green card package? They should have received it within what, 5 days, 6 days? No text message. Well, then they haven't opened your box yet. Immigration in Chicago haven't opened up your green card package. Okay? And USPS is saying they don't have a record to say it was delivered. Well, how did you send it? I mean, seriously, if you paid for a certification signature for delivery, then the post office should tell you that it was delivered by this day and this is who signed for it. But if you just mailed it, regular mail, goodness knows where it went. I don't know how to, Jenny, hopefully you made a complete copy of your green card application. Did you make a complete copy of it? Has your check been cashed? Has immigration cashed your money order or your check for $1,225? No text message. Have they cashed your check? Let me see. Chico, Diego, I think I'm going to retrieve my DS-160 because they asked before if I'm traveling with my daughter, and I said no, but now my daughter is coming. I need to change that to yes. Is that okay? Perfectly fine. Most definitely, you can do that. You need to do that today. Chico, get on your computer, get off the live stream, get on your computer, refile your DS-160, and confirm that your daughter is traveling with you. Now she's coming. Need to change that. Is that correct? Yes, most definitely. Larry Piercy, seriously, Diego, you're doing good. You keep my blood pressure down. I'm excitable. Yeah, Larry, do you know how you're going to get your blood pressure lowered to like normal levels? By deleting Facebook. Get rid of that junk. Get rid of that communist propaganda garbage. In my opinion, if you like Facebook, okay, that's your. I'm good with that. But I don't like Facebook, and I used it for immigration purposes because it was a timestamp. I was in Cucuta, Colombia. I was in Cartagena, Colombia. I was in Bucaramanga, Colombia. I was in Chahuachi, Colombia. I posted it on Facebook, and there's a timestamp. Then I printed the timestamps for immigration for the K-1 visa, and immigration loved the pictures. Oh yeah, Diego and Karina were in Cartagena, Colombia on February 25th, 2022. Here's a picture at the Castle de Felipe on this day at this time. Boom. Karina's she's with me in Florida now. We don't need that Facebook garbage. So I'm no longer financing Zuckerberg's $1 billion yacht. Larry Piercy, gone. You deleted Facebook that quickly. And adios, Mama Falcon. Okay, adios. Bud Garcia, go see your fiance Larry. That will help with your blood pressure. No, that's going to raise his blood pressure. Priyanka, I hate Facebook too. Now, don't hate anybody. Hate's a pretty strong word. Okay? Never hate anybody. Dislike something. I dislike Facebook. I disliked it. I don't like being told what I can and cannot post in a First Amendment country like the United States of America. The First Amendment to the Constitution says I got a freedom of speech. Facebook says I don't. Adios, Facebook. If everybody would delete their Facebook account, Zuckerberg would be working at McDonald's flipping hamburgers. Don't hate anybody, Larry. Don't do it. That's not good. Never hate anybody or anything. Have an intense dislike is a better word. Okay, guys, it's time for me to log out of here. I've been talking for an hour. Today's Monday. Happy April. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. Mercules. Wednesday. Karina's going to make dinner tonight. I can't wait. Tingle Ambry. I can't wait to see what Karina's going to make for dinner. And I'm not running anywhere. I'm going to go eat. It's time to eat. I'm hungry. And we'll be back Wednesday. And thanks for everybody for stopping by the live stream. I hope you guys learned something new today. I hope you learned something new that's helping you with your case. That's all that matters. Relax. Be patient. You're going to get your K-1 visa. You're going to get your green card. You qualify for the benefit. If you made a few boo-boos in the paperwork, you can get them corrected. If you get an RFE, don't worry about it. It's a boo-boo that you can correct. Boom. Just fix it and then get moving forward with your case. See you guys Wednesday.